and welcome to Yoga Challenge for the core. We're going to get started right away in downward facing dog, with just a quick reminder to take everything at your pace. I'll offer different levels of difficulty, so take what feels right for you. If you need to stop and take a break, stop and take a break. And as always, you always want to consult with your physician before starting a new exercise routine. So with that, we'll get started in downward facing dog. So fingers spread nice and wide, send your hips up and back. Feet are about hips width distance apart, or maybe a little bit wider. Ground down through your knuckles, maybe walk it out. Make a little calf stretch in here. We're gonna warm up with 3 sun salutation A's. We're gonna take the first one nice and slow, and then the last 2 will switch things up a little bit. So inhale. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat to start, or you can hop if you're feeling really energetic. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to stand. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Stack shoulders over wrist. Press through your big toe mounds. And this is core work right here. Planks are amazing for your core, because right now your back is working, your abs are working. So remember that your core is not just your six pack, it's your whole core section of your body. So it includes your back, your abdominals as well. And a lot of people say glutes too. One more round of breath here. And then you're either gonna lower all the way to your belly, take your cobra, or lower halfway, chaturanga dandasana, tops of the feet to the mat, thighs off the mat, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. And I have music in this video just because I think with core work, we always want a little extra oomph. But feel free to turn on your own music instead. One more round of breath here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to the top of the mat. This time you can hop. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to stand. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank. And this is where we're gonna kick it up a notch. So we're gonna start with a little bit of core work. So you're gonna take your right knee to your right elbow and send it back. Left knee, left elbow, send it back. We'll do that 2 more times each side. So right knee to elbow and back, left knee to elbow and back. 1 more time each side. You've got this. Left knee. There we go. Now we're gonna take it across the body. So right knee, left wrist. Take it back. Left knee, right wrist. Take it back. Right knee, left wrist. Take it back. Left to right and back. 1 more time each side. Right to left. Left to right. Whew. Done. From here, take your vinyasa. So either lowering through your cobra or chaturanga. Up dog to down dog. Whew. Few breaths here just to let that work settle. Maybe notice if your heart rate is starting to lift. That's the purpose of the sun A. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to stand. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. And from here, we're going to take plank jacks. I'm gonna step it out just because of my low back, but you're welcome to hop out, hop back in, or step out, step in. So keeping your core zipped up, see if you can keep your hips level here. We don't want them hiked up, but we also don't want them dipping too low. See if you can take it 4 more times on each side. 3, 2, 1, and lower. Woo. Take it through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. From here, feet together at the back of the mat. No one said this is going to be an easy workout, so hang with me. Inhale, send your right leg behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip. You can stay here. Or we're going to take that same plank core work, but now in our down dog position. So right knee to right elbow or forearm and hold. We're just going to do that once. Then we're going to take it across the body, right knee to left elbow. And this time you're going to bring it down to your wrist, up to your elbow 5 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Send it up and back. Woo. And then from here, we're just going to take little crunches. So exhale, knee to nose. We're going to do 3 of these. So that's 1. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Last one, exhale, knee to nose. Bring your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to your crescent lunge. And from here, we're going to do a little bit of a standing core work. So inhale, and exhale, bring your knee up to stand. So we're balancing as well. And bring it back behind you, up to balance. Back behind you, up to balance. This is 4, we're going to go for 10. Whew. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do that with a little twist. So you're going to lift up, crunch your elbow to your knee, send it back behind you. Take this nice and slow and steady. We want to prioritize the balance here over the speed. Do this carefully. We have just one more. And then from here, keep your leg lifted. And we're going to take, bring your left foot down. We're going to take eagle on the opposite side, just to give the right leg a break. So right leg over left, right arm under left. Eagle wrap, or take opposite hand to opposite shoulder if the eagle wrap doesn't work for you. Sink low, elbows in line with shoulders. Squeeze your legs together. And again, this is a balanced posture. So prioritize the balance over the speed. From here, we're going to take 5 crunches. So you're going to bring elbows towards your knees. And take it back up again, nice and slow. Prioritizing the balance here. We're going to do 5 of these. That was 2, at least for me anyway. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, bring it through center, release the arms, send your right leg behind you, find crescent lunge. Open to warrior 2. So now hips are working their way towards the side, front knee over, front ankle, 90-degree angle in the back foot. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, maybe walk your back foot in a little triangle pose. So making your way as far left as you can go. Left hand comes to your shin, maybe a block. And you can stay here. You can extend right arm overhead. And if you want to take an ab challenge, you can serve your left arm out in front of you, or bring your right arm in line with your left. And now your core is working here to hold you up. Just a few more rounds of breath here. One more round of breath. Inhale, bring your torso through center. Exhale, bend back into the front knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill down, take your vinyasa. Maybe that's a cat-cow, so listen to your body. Just rinsing through before we take on the second side. And from here, we're not taking a break. Feet come together at the back of the mat. Inhale, left leg behind you this time. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay here. Or again, core work. Left knee to left elbow or forearm and hold. Inhale, send it back. And then crossing it. So left knee to right elbow or forearm, and then we're going to take those little dips. So elbow to knee up. And I meant knee to wrist and up. We just got 2 more. And last one, send it back. And then 3 little crunches. So exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring your left foot through. Inhale, crescent lunge. And I got a little bit of balance and core in one here. So inhale, straighten your front leg. Lift your back knee up. And send it back behind you. We're going to do 10 of those. And so you're bending into both knees as you land, so you're also getting a lunge in here. Send it back. We have 5 of these. 2 more. Last one. Bring your foot down. Now you're balancing on your right foot. So left leg eagle wraps. Left arm under right. Sink low through your hips. Forearms away from your face, elbows in line with shoulders. Then you can stay here just working on balance, or you'll take those crunches, elbow to knee. Inhale. Come back. Again, prioritizing balance over speed. And again, maybe today you're just holding your eagle, and the next time you try this video, you try the crunches. Or maybe you try 2 crunches, and then you hold your eagle. We have just 2 more crunches to go here. So know that every day is a different day, and every day you can make a different choice. Last crunch. Bring it through center, release your arms, send your right leg behind you. You're gonna open to warrior 2. I'm gonna stay with my back to you, I apologize. Front knee working its way over front ankle. Back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Bring your back foot in, straighten your front leg. Find your triangle pose. An option here to either serve your right arm out in front of you like it's on a platter, or extend left arm overhead. Bring right arm right out in front of you. And core is working to stabilize here. Just a few more breaths. Inhale, bring your torso through center. Exhale, bend back into your front knee. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Take your last vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. And from here, you're gonna glide forward onto your belly and lower all the way to your belly. Arms by your side, maybe take one cheek to the mat for a moment. And then bring your forehead to the center. We're gonna take a locust pose to strengthen the low back. There goes my brother's dog, I'm dog sitting. And from here, you start to lengthen the front of your head forward so much that it lifts. If it's okay on your low back, your legs lengthen as well, and your arms are lengthening behind you. And core again also includes your back. So we want to strengthen the low back here. One more round of breath. And bring it back down. Take one cheek to the mat. Take a brief break here. And then come back through center. We'll do that another time. Lengthen your head forward. Lengthen arms and legs behind you. Inhale. Exhale, lower opposite cheek to the mat. And come back through center one last time. Every breath in, you lengthen towards the front of the room with the crown of your head, back of the room with your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Take a moment. And coming through tabletop to seated, we're going to do a little bit of work with boat pose. So if you're just working on boat, maybe you're just here working on keeping your spine long. Otherwise, you lift your knees. Maybe you're straightening your legs. Maybe you stay here in your boat. We want to stay on our sitting bones. Or maybe you work with me on lowering in and out. So you bring your legs in towards you, send them out and straighten. Just 3 more of these. 2. Last one. And from here, you're gonna lower almost all the way down. So your chest is lifted, your legs are straightened. And then you're gonna lift back up. And you're gonna lower. So you're almost all the way down. And lift back up straight. So this takes a lot of core strength. It took me a long time to be able to do just one of these. We're gonna do 3 more. Lower all the way, lift up. And if you're not able to get off the ground yet, that's okay. You have a goal. And we have 2 more. Last one. Woo. There we go. And hug your knees into your chest. Then you're gonna rock and roll up. Come onto your forearms. We're gonna do a little bit of work
with dolphin pose, and then I promise that we're almost done. So from here, come onto your forearms. Check in first that your elbows are in line with your shoulders. You should be able to touch your fingertips to your elbows. And pike your hips up, walk your hips in. You can stay here just working on your dolphin. You can lift your right leg. Press through your foot. One more breath. Release. Lift your left leg. This is great if you're prepping for a forearm stand, whether it's a headstand or not. We'll do it 2 more times on each side. Switch. Lift your left. Switch. Lift your right leg. And last one. Left leg lifts. Whew. And then come down onto your belly. Take a minute to let that go. Whew. Maybe take a cheek to the mat and windshield wiper your feet. And take it over other side. And from here, bring your hands to your wrists, to your ribs. Inhale, lift your heart for cobra pose. Maybe even take it into an up dog to get a bit more of an ab stretch. And then exhale, lower. And we're gonna take a pectoral stretch. So you're gonna take your arms out, pectoral being your chest. But you're gonna feel it sort of on the outer edge of your armpit. If you've taken class with me in person, I do this every single in-person class I teach. So again, you're gonna feel it around the outer edge of your armpit. Arms come out as a cactus. So again, 90-degree bend in your elbows. And you can, for simplicity's sake, just flip onto your side. But I like to bring my elbow up a little bit so my elbow crease is about in line with my eyebrow. And then flip so that I'm resting on just one side. I'm completely resting on my left side. And if it feels okay, you want a little extra, you can bend into your tummy and plant your foot. And again, ideally you're feeling this on the outer edge of your armpit, stretching your pectoral muscle. So we are winding down here. One more round of breath. And come back through center. Take one hand on top of the other, forehead to your hands. And maybe windshield wiper your feet. Sleeping crocodile. And we'll take that on the other side. So again, bending back into your elbows. This time you can either come straight onto your side with your elbow in line with your shoulder, or glide your elbow up a little so that your elbow crease is in line with your eyebrow. And you're gonna stack your hips here again. So you're resting completely on your left side. Your right hip is off the mat. Then you can bend into your knee if you want a little extra sensation. And I have been avoiding doing this stretch in online videos just because I'm not here to see if you're doing it right. And it's really worth getting this one right. It gives you a really great stretch through your chest. So that's why I haven't done it in my other videos, but it's definitely worth giving a try, especially after all of that plank work. Really important to open through the chest. And take one more round of breath here. And come back through center. Take the opposite hand on top, forehead to your hands, maybe windshield wiper your feet. Let that go when you're sleeping crocodile. And then from here, since you are on your belly, if you prefer to take a half pigeon, you're welcome to come into that. Otherwise, I'm gonna come onto my back and take a really quick figure 4 stretch, just to give a little bit of release to the hip. So right ankle over left thigh, you can reach underneath you and pull it towards you. It's okay, Lee. It's okay. And let your hip open. Just another round or breath or two here. You're in your half pigeon, you can start to walk your way up, switch sides. If you're on your back like me, hug your knees into your chest. And set up for the other side. So left ankle over right thigh. Reach underneath, pull it towards you. Hi, Bodhi. That's my brother's dog, Bodhi, who I'm babysitting. He's getting his YouTube debut today. One more round of breath. And hug your knees into your chest. And if you want to take a Shavasana, you're welcome to pause the video and give yourself a little Shavasana. Otherwise, bring your forehead up to meet your knees, taking a moment here just to thank yourself for taking some time for you and for working hard. That workout was by no means easy. I know I certainly worked up a sweat. So thank yourself for making time for you. And gently rock and roll your way up. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you'll give it a try another time and see if maybe you have a little bit more strength. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And I hope I see you next time. Thank you.